Willie D Live.
What's up, family? 50 just blew the top off the thing. He was at InvestFest talking about Diddy's situation, his criminal situation, and his fallout with his liquor partners. 50 said, don't think that the silver case don't turn into a criminal case faster because he's making them uncomfortable. I ain't got no problem with that. Man, ain't nothing like some good old refreshing truth. Now here's the deal, fam. Two things can be true at the same time. Diddy could be a wolf in sheep's clothing preying on the community, and black people, particularly black men, can become targets of destruction after they reach a certain level of economic power. So you got to be careful because they're always watching. They're always prepared to run interference because some of them have that attitude, anybody but the blacks. Yeah, that's right. I said it. 50 said that the spirits industry is not governed. He also said it's great for us to work for them, but when you start to own things, that's not cool. It's not cool. We can work for them, but if you want to own something. See, this is why I say, fam, that this resilience that we have, it's unmatched. Because black people, I don't care what none of y'all say. I know the facts. I know what's up. Black people are the only people in this country who are purposely targeted for failure by their own government. They got so many ways, and this is not just government, but I'm saying these businesses, a lot of these dudes that run these corporations, they got the same type of mentality. Anybody but the blacks. Yeah. They have the exact same mentality. And still we rise. Boy, they can't figure it out for nothing. How do they do it? How do they do it? They would have been given up. Let me tell you something for all you slow pokes out there, especially the ones who come over here and you try to talk down on black folks. There is no group of people in civilization, in the history of the world, who has ever been able to reach their full potential when they're being targeted by their own government. The government makes the laws, the government enforces the laws. If somehow you squeak through the cracks, they'll just go in and write a new policy. They'll go in and write a new law. Move the goalposts. This is what they do. And they've always used law to justify savagery, to justify unfairness, to help out and weaponize their racist agenda. It's always been that way. Now, does that mean that we roll over in a big old ball and cry? Nope. Still we rise. But I just wanted to give you a little perspective. While 50 is not the first to connect Diddy's legal troubles with his business troubles, he is in a unique position to speak on it because he had a similar deal with the liquor companies that Diddy was dealing with. So that's that. And that's Michael Jackson, and that's Prince, and that's countless others who we've never heard of, whose land they've stolen, whose inventions they've stolen, whose money they straight up stole out the bank. You had banks all around the U.S. who just decided, look, we're going to take all the black folks' money and run. This has happened in the U.S. where black people have put their money in banks. Yeah, this has happened. Some white people have gotten caught up also, but you had certain banks that was dealing with entire towns of black people. The entire town went belly up because the bank took the money and ran. And they did this to target black communities so that they could put black people in a financial bind. This was done purposely. When you're getting money, fam, get your money and fortify yourself. When you get that money, fam, and I mean that big, big, big money, I'm talking about that FU money, that where you can actually go and build an entire community with just what you have. You have to be that much more careful to not get caught up in anything, because they're watching and they're just itching to take that money away any way they can. And one of the ways that they take it away the most is getting you caught up in some type of sexual scandal. Because if they can hit you with a sexual scandal, now they can turn around and hit you with silver suits and get your money. That's how they tap into your money. So you got to be extra careful when you get to that big paper. You got to be extra careful. Too much is given, much is required. Too much is given, much will be tried to be taken away. No more talk.